That scathing report about serious misconduct by airport security screeners. Lawmakers holding hearings today focus on those findings that many agents are breaking the rules, compromising security. And ABC's Lisa Stark has the latest from Washington. Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning, George. Well, we're talking about 10,000 cases of misconduct by screeners from 2010 to 2012 alone. Some of it's minor, others anything but. That's the number of cases documented by the TSA, according to the new report by the Government Accountability Office.
This is the type of screener behavior that's driven some passengers to tears, pat-downs that feel almost like assaults.
She came all the way up my arms and between my breasts.
But to the TSA, this is screeners doing their job, protecting the public. What's more concerning is those who fall down on the job. And the new report finds nearly 2,000 cases of screeners who are sleeping, not following procedures, even allowing relatives to bypass checkpoints.
I get worried about this because in the history of air terrorism, employee security has been the one gap that has been the hardest gap to cover.
There's more. Cases of screeners stealing from passengers. We saw that firsthand in an undercover investigation by ABC's Brian Ross, who left iPads purposely at checkpoints. 9 of 10 were returned, but not in Orlando, where a screener snagged the device. Ross was able to trace it to the screener's home.
Is it here? No, sir.
But a tracking alarm on the iPad proved otherwise. The screener was fired. TSA says it holds its workers to the highest ethical standards and has zero tolerance for misconduct. But the report found that with sleeping screeners, for example, the punishment was lower than TSA's guidelines recommended in half the cases.
The recommended punishment, anywhere from a 14-day suspension to outright firing. Many screeners got nothing more than a letter of reprimand. Now, we should point out there are 56,000 screeners at the nation's airports, many of them, most of them doing their job as expected. But Robin, the TSA continues to have a very persistent problem with those screeners who simply are not.